What if I told you that you can change your life? What if I told you that you can feel proud of yourself? What if I told you that the best version of yourself is not so far away and has been waiting for years and years to finally come out of his cage this year? Would you want to help him unlock his dreams? Or would you rather let him die inside his cage for the rest of this year? Think about it. Hello everyone, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Tharun, and in this video I want to give you a 5-step framework which will help you unlock your true potential this year. There are 5 major things that you should focus on, plus one core habit which will enhance everything that you're going to do this year. And once you finish watching this video, you'll have much more clarity on what are the things that you should focus on, how much effort should you put in these directions, how much time should you spend on all these things every day, and finally, I also want to give you the best resources to improve in all these directions. So this is not just a video, this is a masterclass on how can you make 2025 the best year of your life. First one, most of us feel really underconfident about ourselves. I mean, don't get me wrong, because even I felt the same during a huge part of my life. But all of this changed when I finally started working on myself. When I finally started working out in the gym and started running outside. See, I was a very thin kid growing up. When I was in the first year of college, I was literally a small stick. I mean, I still have a long way to go in terms of fitness, but I've realized that working on your physical health makes you feel much better about yourself. It gives you that confidence that you can progress in life. It improves your focus. It improves the way that you carry yourself. It teaches you not to give up and a lot of other things. So this is the first one. Please start working out for at least 25 minutes every single day. You can literally start working out from your home itself. You can go out for a small 20 to 25 minutes run. I mean, you don't need to look like a bodybuilder or anything. Just a decent body which says that you're not too fat or you're not so thin. That's it. That's enough. Balam buddhi balam dhyanam swaste bhavati dehina, which means strength, intellect and wisdom thrive only in a healthy body. So 25 minutes of workout for 6 days a week for the rest of your life. This is a non-negotiable. Now the second one is the way that you speak. Because imagine you're like very smart, you're also fit, but the moment that you start speaking to others, they are just literally making fun of you. How bad would that feel? Think about it. So communication is something that we need to improve this year. And this has 2 parts to it. The first one is the language, like English, Hindi, Telugu, Malayalam, Tamil, whatever it is. And then the storytelling part, which is how do you organize the information? How do you organize the words and sentences so that the listener gets the message in the most effective manner? Now, the storytelling aspect can be easily learned by listening to a lot of good speeches. So whenever you have like some free time, try to listen to some good podcasts, some good stand-up comedies, or even some good YouTube videos. But the language part might take some time. And if you're someone who's actually really bad at English, this is a gentle reminder for you to start learning it. Speaking good English doesn't necessarily make you smart, but during an interview or probably a group discussion round, the ability to express your thoughts effectively becomes very, very, very important. Back during my placements at IIT Kharagpur, one of my friends who was very smart struggled a lot to get through the interviews because he was very, very, very bad at expressing what he had in his mind. So in conclusion, you still need to be good at whatever you're doing, but the ability to express the same effectively in English is just like a cherry on the top. Got it? Now, the next 3 things are going to be super important, especially if you're a student who wants to see real changes in themselves. Let's go to the third one. Now imagine this is 2026 and you're still going onto the internet and searching for how to make 10,000 rupees a month. What are the best skills to learn in 2026? See, this is the problem with you. You feel that you're productive, but you're just procrastinating. The best skill to learn is the skill that you're learning right now. So just start. But if you still need help to decide, here's a list of 20 different skills that I am very bullish about for this year. I also made a video about this before a couple of weeks. But anyways, the sub skills of content creation like LinkedIn ghostwriting, content writing, content research, video editing are now becoming real jobs. Companies are hiring full-time content teams right now. I mean, when I first started the Not Just a Video Editing cohort last year, we just used to teach video editing. But now we have seen that how to write content, how to research it, how to record and make videos for the brands has picked up so much in the market that we had to teach all of these things to the students. And just look at the results. Students started earning lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Some of them got full-time jobs in companies.
Got an opportunity to work in a startup with Tharun itself.
Some of them started their freelance careers while being in college.
I started earning 50 to 60,000 per month by showcasing my editing and content creation skills.
Some of them massively grew on social media while some of them bought their first MacBook to their own money.
From there, I switched to this just because of your cohort.
The world is changing. You don't need a 4-year degree to make 1 lakh rupees a month anymore. And the sooner that you realize it, the better it is for you. Now, some people will not listen to this, saying that, oh, degrees are important, Tharun. Yes, they are important. I'm not asking you to quit your school. I'm not asking you to quit your college. But whenever you're getting some free time, instead of scrolling on your phones, start learning some of the other skills. Who knows that this side hustle that you have started might end up becoming your full-time job someday. Who knows? The world waits for none. While you're wasting your time bitching about someone, there are people grinding their ass off to show the world who they actually are. So take action. 2 hours every day, 6 days a week, 3 to 4 months of time. That's all the time that you need to learn a new skill and get your first paycheck. So now I'll leave some of the best free tutorials for you to learn all these skills in the description below. But if you need more help in the form of a community, mentors to guide you, or you need some placement support to get into these creative fields, you can also definitely consider joining the Not Just a Video Tech cohort. Link in the description. 1 batch is starting in the end of the January and 2 batches are starting in the summer of this year. Correct? So now I want to tell you a story. A story which can change the entire perspective that you have towards life. There are 2 students, Ramu and Somu, who just entered college. Both of them are smart, equally smart. Both of them are capable. And both of them have same goal to achieve something big in their life. Now, during the initial days of college, both of these people had same set of 8 to 9 friends. But with time, these groups started splitting into 2. One group started attending the class as well. They came back, finished all the assignments, and then they started learning new skills every single day. But the other group, they started playing PUBG, Valorant. They skipped all the classes. Basically, they just started wasting all their time. And luckily, Ramu was the part of the first group and Somu was the part of the second group. Now 4 years passed by and Ramu has finally grown up. He has a good physique, he got a good college placement. Overall, he's a confident kid and he's currently planning to build his own startup. But on the other hand, Ramu failed in a couple of subjects. He's still in college, he's thin, underconfident and basically a nobody. But what went wrong? Both of them are equally smart. What went wrong with Somu? Nothing, except the type of people he surrounded himself with. See, this is not an imaginary story, this is actually real. People like Ramu and Somu exist in every other college that you go to. And the funny part, there are a lot of Somus who are watching this video currently. Stop being between the people who discuss people. Be between the ones who discuss ideas. Stop surrounding yourself with bad influence. Some groups of people make you feel comfortable, but that doesn't mean that is the best group for you. You need to align yourself with people who have similar goals, similar interests, similar habits, or in fact, better habits than you. Everything can change in the blink of the eyes. 4 years will pass by and you'll not even realize that you messed up. So please, it might be difficult, but please try to improve your surroundings because you are the reflection of the people around you. Got it? So now let's move to the next big thing. You know what my first semester CGPA at IIT Kharagpur was? 6.64. And then it became 7.5. Then became 8, 8.5, 9, 9, 8, 8 and finally I graduated with 8.15 as an aggregate. Which means I went from being almost in the bottom 20 of the class to the top of the class in a few semesters in the end. I mean, I'm just a normal average student who was beating the most intelligent study monsters of the class. And you can do that too. The first and the most basic thing is just to be regular at school or college. I mean, this is so underrated that just by attending all the classes, making the class notes, coming back, revising it, finishing all the assignments in time, this can put you in the top 10 very easily. But instead of solving these basic things first, people run behind crazy techniques. I mean, these techniques can be useful, but start with the basics first. Now, once the basics are set, the easiest way to score the top marks in the class is to start teasing your brain as frequently as possible. I mean, whatever you study, just start asking yourself some random questions about it at random intervals of time. That's it. You'll remember things much better if you can do this as frequently as possible. Some people also call this the theory of active recall, spaced repetition and all this shit, but it's just you're asking questions to your brain. That's it. Simple. And one more underrated way, especially for college students, is to connect multiple dots from all the concepts and try to make a mental mind map of it. In other words, if you can just make a mind map of a concept without actually referring to the notes that you've made in the class, that's it. Game over. You will be the winner. And yeah, this is all you need to get good at studies. The best part, this is not so difficult. See, most of the battles are fought inside your head. So if you can just do the normal, regular, boring things every single day, you lead a much better life than whatever you have right now. So now you know what to focus on. But you remember I was talking about a habit which can enhance your performance across all these aspects of your life? Yes. That is because imagine you have big plans in your life. But as the plans are so big, the moment that you wake up in the morning, you'll not even know what to do. In fact, you'll waste a lot of time thinking about what should I do right now. So here's what to do. Divide your big goals into multiple parts. What are you going to do this year, this month, and even this week? And once you do this division, you'll get a clarity on what should you be doing on a daily basis. So before you hit the bed every night, write a list of things that you're going to do the next day and then get to sleep. This will give you the sense of clarity in the morning. You'll waste lot more lesser time and you'll find yourself being much more productive every single day. See, this is the path to success. There's no elixir to life. You have to work hard. You have to experiment. You have to do 100 different things and probably none of them would be making sense right now. Probably at this point of time, you might be feeling that everything in your life is just going wrong. But my dear brothers and sisters, that is life. Live it. And let it not pass by while you're scrolling reels on your phones. Bye.